Scotch Perkins by Simmers, full of goodness, full of ginger and spice and all things nice. Make sure your friends and family enjoy Scotch Perkins, oven fresh by Simmers.
From Lyle, the new Legend Axminster. A carpet to last a luxurious lifetime. Yes, it's carpet luxury from Lyle. Ask for the new Lyle Legend in 9 modern, colourful designs. Made in Scotland.
Introducing the Ross Puff Candy Champ, the challengers. There's the bell. The challengers come out fighting. My goodness, the champ's eating a Ross Puff candy bar. He's fighting with only one hand. It's fantastic, incredible. Thanks, champ. He's still the Ross Puff Candy champion of the world. Biggest and best value. At threepence, Ross Puff Candy's an absolute knockout.
Norway, land of fjords and mountains, sends you Peak Lager. A sparkling lager, cool and clear. Peak Lager, keen-flavored for men of rugged countries. There's comradeship between men of mountain lands, and Peak Lager is Scotland's own taste in lager, too. Ask for Peak Lager, or if you prefer a special brew, Extra Peak.
All the family love Carnation, 'cause it's double rich. All the family love Carnation.
Ooh, double rich. Carnation. Carnation is quick to whip. Chill a small tin, whisk rapidly until double in bulk, add a tablespoon of lemon juice and 1 of caster sugar. Whisk again.
Family love Carnation.
Ooh, double rich.
Is your date afraid of lights?
No, I am, with this ghastly skin. I'm always washing like you told me, but even my super new perfumed soap hasn't helped.
Darling, perfume doesn't care for the skin. Purity does. You try my Fairy toilet soap. It's the purest soap possible, so it'll give the care your skin needs. Fairy's Purity can help keep it fresh and clear. Really, darling, electricity costs money.
But what's the use of having nice skin if nobody can see it?
For the fresh, clear skin you are meant to have, trust Fairy, the purest toilet soap possible.
Getaway, people. Getaway starts here.
Je ne peux pas maintenant. J'ai ma famille, mes enfants. Non, je ne peux pas.
Mais venez.
Oh, mais non, j'aimerais beaucoup, mais je ne peux pas. C'est pas possible.
Oh, monsieur, mais...
Every night at the pictures, more people lose more KP nuts than any other brand. We're sorry, but that's just one of the penalties of being Britain's #1 nut.
now it's time for I Hear You, the part of our show where Jack Worthing, that's me, answers your letters and questions about our life in Wellington Wells. And my first letter is from Mrs. Emily Cluley of Falkland Road. Dear Uncle Jack, I adore your show and thank you for answering my question. I have a big Victorian bed that my husband inherited from his grandmum, but most nights he crawls off to sleep in the small bedroom in the small bed we have there. He promises that it's not because I snore, but he won't say why he does, and I'm not sure he even knows. He seems a little sad. What should I do? Dear Emily. May I call you Emily? Your letter is quite touching. You know the answer, don't you? Yes. You see, if he seems a little sad, there's only one possible answer. He's off his joy of it, isn't he? Yes. You must encourage him to take his pills, even if he seems a bit defiant. Take him to a doctor. There's no sense in sleeping in a rickety little bed in a small room when you can sleep in a proper English bed in a proper master bedroom. And quite frankly, even if you did snore, if he's taking his joy, then he should sleep soundly regardless. Just make sure he falls asleep before you do, and you both should be fine. Thank you for writing, Emily, and do keep me posted about your progress. Well, that was a bit of a dreary letter, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Forget I read it, will you? Let's take a look at another one, shall we? This one is from Mrs. Purdy Robbins Handley of Oldfield Park. Dear Uncle Jack, my husband won't take off his happy face at home. He won't even take it off in bed. Is that healthy? He says he has nightmares if he takes it off, but it's a little creepy, in it. She actually wrote in it. And she says, I mean, he could be anyone. Well, Purdy, are you sure he actually is your husband? Well, you can't be too careful these days, can you? No, but seriously, Purdy, we do what it takes to stay happy, don't we? And the happy mask is scientifically sculpted to keep you happy. You see, when your facial muscles are shaped in a smile, well, you can't help feeling happy. Now, normally, I would suggest he take more joy. But some people do have a slight intolerance to joy. Now, if your husband is one of these people, he may just be doing what he needs in order to keep himself up. Certainly, if he's having nightmares without his happy face, well, why on earth should he sleep without it, when he can sleep with it and not have nightmares? So, come on, have a little conjugal consideration and appreciate his good qualities. Assuming he is, after all, not an imposter. Thank you for writing, Purdy. This one is from Poppy Findlay of Twerton Manor. Dear Uncle Jack, I have a lovely row of tulips in front of my house. I should say, I used to have, because they're half gone, and I found a great big pile of tulip tops in the rubbish. Has some animal come and eaten half my tulip bulbs? Is it a badger? How can I catch it and eat it? Well, Poppy, I'm sorry to tell you it's extremely unlikely that you have a badger, given that the tulip tops were placed in the rubbish. I think that you might actually be dealing with a hungry human. Did you know that you can eat tulip bulbs? Yes, actually there's a fabulous and hilarious story from the Dutch tulip mania of the 1600s. See, there was this sailor who visited a friend of his, and he saw an onion on his table, and he ate it. Now, it turned out to be a rare tulip bulb worth hundreds of guineas. And he ate it. Can you imagine the kerfuffle that he heard? Well, I hope he enjoyed it. Actually, there's no word what happened to the sailor, but I bet he took the next ship out. Hope he wasn't hanged. Yes. Anyway, do you by chance happen to live near the garden district? Sometimes the unfortunate souls who live near there come into the village and, well, it wouldn't surprise me at all if it was them that ate your tulip bulbs. But I doubt there's anything you can do about it, except watch your remaining flowers and call the police if you see anyone near them. In the meantime, if you could eat tulip bulbs, you could probably eat the tops too with a bit of cooking. Well, it couldn't hurt anyway, eh? Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in again next time, when I hope you'll join us and we'll answer all your questions about life in Wellington Wells. I'll see you soon.
Hello, and welcome back. Or, Fuck hypocrisy. We're doing it. Welcome to the inaugural, semi-inaugural version of this stream with Crossing the Stream. We're feeling a little sunset today. I think we are.
It's fabulous.
It's fabulous. My idol, right here. Hello. Kind of overdid it on the eyeshadow, but, you know, there was a bunch of things that fucked up during makeup, and it's just not fun. But anyway.
I hate when eyeshadow fucks up. Ugh.
Yep.
I can't tell on the screen, so you're doing alright there.
Yep. Alright, anyway. So, we're going to try this again. In what was originally titled The Final Stream, I decided to try to do the first DLC for We Happy Few. They Came From Below. That did not go well. So, we're going to try this again, especially since the second DLC came out a couple of weeks ago, and we'd like to get to that, because that looks even more fascinatingly fucked up.
Yeah, how fucked up?
Oh, bad. I haven't played it yet, but apparently the guy wakes up from a drug-fueled thing covered in blood.
Yeah, we follow Nick Lightbearer of the Make-Believes, and, like, he's not just on Joy, he's, like, on all the drugs. All the drugs.
Joy!
Yes!
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
very much
exactly.
so.
No, wait, do it!
Alright, so in full disclosure, I did play this a little bit more on my own. I have a better idea of what I need to do. I have not finished it. The goal is to try to get through this tonight. And we'll see what happens. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to go to DLC. Yeah, Roger and James, and They Came From Below. And then Lightbearer came out, and I still am waiting. Since Lightbearer came out, I'm really looking forward to this, because this just intrigues me. The We All Fall Down. Which, from the title and the look, it seems to imply this is like after Ollie's story, where, spoilers if you haven't watched the other things, where basically everybody goes off their joy, and they have to cope with the bullshit that they've done. So, who knows what's going to happen.
I can't wait. First one. Good.
Yeah. So, but we're on the first one right now. We're doing They Came From Below, starring everyone's favorite gay couple, Roger and James. Here we go. And if you have a problem with me playing on easy mode, I don't give a fuck. We're here for a story and to explore. We don't care about, you know, proving how fucking hardcore we are here. We're here to be relaxed and groovy and have fun. So there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
First, Eli, Nick Lightbearer sounds like a 14-year-old fan fiction. Its character and Jason Tilport. I don't mind spoilers, but I'm going to be confused as fuck.
Actually, you won't be, at least not with this, because this DLC actually takes place 2 years before the events of the main game. So,
really?
So, yeah.
Yeah. It's a really cute story.
All right, begin. Not yet. Begin. Not yet. Begin. Not yet. Begin.
Begin, damn it!
The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice.
Shiny.
Stuck in a curious spot? Try the curious device.
No.
I used to wonder if there were other forms of life. Other people on other planets. I used to wonder if they would be friendly. I don't wonder that anymore.
We've got a ray gun! Yeah!
Oh, shit!
Die!
Oh my god. Yo, bugger, you murdered a bunch of people.
Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse...
It got worse.
It got worse. Why don't I back up a bit?
Yeah.
What was it Moo wanted me to buy? Why didn't I write it down? Maybe he already gave Viv the list. Oh, and I have to pick up that headlamp. From Peggy. I hope that's not awkward.
Yeah, Brandon, in the chat, in answer to your question, no, this is a return to streaming. The final stream was put up in a day when I was not in a very good place, so we're just gonna, like I said, fuck hypocrisy, we're just doing it. We're doing it!
Yay!
Oh.
What are you doing over here? Looking like Robin Roberts.
Also, it's so weird that it happened like a few hours ago beforehand. That's just scary.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like a few hours before, I'm like, how do you get that batshit insane?
Wake up with Jack. Concert by popular demand. I didn't look at these before. Let's take a look. Got a creeper? Sleep deeper. Buy a peeper today.
Oh dear.
Modeline, the fuel of the future. Hang on.
See, that's one thing I'm looking forward to in the Lightbearer thing, is there going to be new songs. I love the soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtrack to this game is really good.
Oh my god, you pointing out here in Jeepers Creepers. Don't get me started on that song. I had to review a very bad children's version of that for my last review, so.
Alright.
At least you know
Hello, Constable. Alright.
Mm.
Is there anything back here? Oh no, there's nothing back here. That's right.
Hey, I was here before Doctor Who happened. Yep, it is. Rob.
Roger Bacon! I haven't seen you in... How long has it been?
Yep, that's his name.
Dr. Faraday hoped you might be done with...
Come in. I've just made a pot of tea.
I really can't. Dr. F's got me hopping today.
You always say that. Are you her frog?
Do I look French to you?
That came out of the golf, didn't it?
My apologies to my French viewers.
She loaned you
None of you.
that bobby hat with a headlamp on it.
Oh, I have no idea where it is. But I bet I could find it if you helped me look. I bet you'd be very stern as a policeman.
Lady, I don't care about your fantasies. Please.
She wants to fuck you. That's what she wants to do.
Ugly.
Except for the fact that, you know, Roger's gay.
You're clever and beautiful.
But there's just something horribly wrong with me.
No.
Look, take your stupid headlamp. I never wanted it anyway. I just wanted to see you.
Oh.
Peggy, Well, lovely to see you. Bye.
That was awkward.
That's fine. She'll pop a joy and forget all about this conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's so sad.
Yeah.
See, this is what I don't get. I get the record players playing really slow out in the Garden District and whatnot, but why the hell is it playing so slow where everything is fine?
I actually was thinking on this. I think it depends on what you're on, because if you pop joy, they go faster again.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, it's really bizarre.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like if you're in Crash, they go wobbly as well.
Huh. All right.
Hello, Viv. How have you been?
Yeah.
I've got a list of things.
I know about you and James, you know?
You do?
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me.
Oh.
Good.
A lot of people don't like Irishmen. But I'm safe. Someone can lose that ridiculous accent and go to the C of E. We must treat them as if they were actually British.
That's very kind of you. We're not Irish.
No, we're definitely not Irish. No sex, please. We're British.
Good as a wink.
Making it someone's cool or Irish. Hey!
For a second I thought they were gonna be like, oh, it's this, but nope, it's because he's Irish. I'm like, oh shit.
Buy polarity device, we're gonna buy a Jimmy bar, we're gonna buy all this healing balm because we're gonna need it. Toasted chicory is actually useful. I don't know about the unicorn song, an early horrible hit song from Nick Lightbearer. I don't even know why we would need this. I really don't.
Nah, you don't.
Because we can't craft, and the only thing that they're good for is creating music boxes as a distraction. Because we can't craft in this DLC. A good chunk of the truly annoying things about We Happy Few, like I said back when I was playing the main game, the main problem with We Happy Few was the fact that it was also a survival game on top of everything else, and the survival mechanics just did not work for the kind of story they're trying to tell. You know, so as a result, it was the crafting and everything else. I find crafting annoying as hell, honestly. Just give me the shit. Don't make me go hunting for shit to build other shit. You know, just give me the shit. I don't like crafting. I think it's busy work. I know there's a lot of people who like crafting, but I'm not one of them. I just noticed this island Earth. Up there in the corner. All right, let's head home.
Oh. I don't mind the crafting.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Yep. You called it. You're psychic.
James? James.
I didn't mean to.
Come in.
I think he's dead.
Nah, we are.
The house is trying to kill me.
Look at that. We're going to take care of that shit right now. Oh, wait. There's a power cell over there. We're going to take that. Take everything!
Take it all!
Oh, look, it's somebody's birthday. How nice. Another power cell. Ooh, we got a note. Dearest Moo, have you ever wondered how a fertilized egg turns into a man? I mean, 1 minute he's got a single cell, 9 months later waving his hands and fingers around, and he's got his personality too. My brother Francis was always trouble, never happy longer than an hour, not even on his birthday. It was like that the day he came out. Wouldn't sleep, cried all the time, never did a nice thing for anybody unless he had a plan to get something back. Somewhere in a tiny egg must be instructions for building the man, mustn't there? A whole library full of instructions, no bigger than a strand of protein. Imagine that. An instruction set made only of molecules. Who could read such a thing? And yet it must exist because the egg is too small to fit anything else. I wonder why you turned into someone I love. There must be so many different dice rolled each time a baby is made, and yet they all came out the right way. I wonder what I did right, that God made a man for me to love. Love, Puppy. Aw.
We'd ever have got together. If things had been different.
Nicknames, Puppy and Moo.
They're adorable.
Or he could be dead.
This is all going to be my fault somehow.
Well, you said we don't need to take joy because this game will not let us take joy. So there. Okay.
Yeah, let's kill that spanker.
Remember, Dr. Faraday will only eat yellow-white foods. Fungus isn't okay under no circumstances. Red, remember what happened last time. Sawdust! Oh, God, yes, eggs, candlelight, white flecks, eggs. Engineer blew up the lab last Wednesday by dropping a decimal point. Haven't been sleeping well. Formulae keep chasing each other around my brain trying to link up. Oddest thing, one of his formulae has two answers. The first is clearly what he wants, but every number has two square roots, doesn't it? The positive and the negative. So while it could be a positive particle going forth in time, it could equally be a negative particle going backwards. What would that mean for the curvature of space? Somehow it turns back on itself? Could you bend it all the way to place two distant points side by side? Of course, just because the math has two solutions doesn't mean the physical reality corresponds, or does it? Just try to explain any of this to his numptiness. January 29th, 1957, the figures say I can open a portal, but I can't fix where the other end goes. That's rather useless. Most of space is space. What's the use of a portal between stars? I suppose you could name the new constellations you were seeing whilst the void was sucking the air out of your lungs.
Portals. She was always talking about portals, but I never thought she'd actually be able to make... Oh, God, no. James! James! Are you breathing?
Oh, no!
You're breathing. Okay. Okay. Dr. Faraday? James.
Wait, is that Dr. Faraday?
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Unlit balloons. What the hell did you do now, Pop?
I guess you're all right, James.
Where is she?
I think she finally made a portal.
Don't be ridiculous.
There was a hole in the floor, and she fell into it. Then the hole fell in with her, and they were both gone.
Well, in any event, we have to find her.
We don't know where she went.
She could be hurt.
Or Oh, all right, then. She must have left some note somewhere. You know how she is about notes. Maybe there's a hidden mechanism. It'll be just like her.
Oh, so these are the assistants of Dr. Faraday.
Well, more accurately, they're her babysitters.
Oh. And they are in love with each other, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And Dr. Faraday is described as being in a cage.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, do.
Note. Basement, November 4th, 1961. We seem to have hit some caverns. That's handy. The basement has become a bit claustrophobic with all my new friends. Dig we must. I better tell Watson to oil the hatch. Don't want awkward questions from Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And I think it all began as a root cellar.
I'll try to be sensible, pup.
Ooh, power cell. Thank you.
Why are you still question my methods?
Don't question his methods. Also, he's played this part twice now, so he knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Another note.
I'm just trying to make...
Slide rule. James and Roger, which one of you two numpties put away my slide rule? Do not put away my slide rule. Leave it on the lab table. That's where I use it. Now please locate it wherever you have hidden it and bring it back.
Of course, it's our fault. It's never her fault.
Eli in the chat, this is no time for pet play, James. Later. Well, we're playing as Roger, not James.
Yeah.
Note. Flour. Dear puppy, can you pick up some flour barley if that's all they have? I made you pies, so we're all out. Love, your Moo.
Those
Puppy and Moo.
Fantastic pies.
Alright, well, first things first. Let's get rid of this planks. Why is this door boarded? That's an OSHA violation right there. I mean, I know we're in Britain, but still. I mean, good God, we're British, aren't we? Yeah, not German.
Executive.
Is there like your own version of OSHA over there?
I'm sorry?
Health and safety executive.
Ah.
Okay.
Another note. Apples. Dear puppy, Dr. F got a note on the blower about a new shipment of apples over the bridge. I'm going to just go down to see how many apples I can get, but they're all gone. I can make you a crumble. Love, your Moo.
Why don't we farm anymore? We used to farm.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm not sure when the HSE came in, but yeah, that's what we have.
Power cells to fire this up.
Yep, found the power cells already. 'Tis a secret passage.
Makes it easy.
Sorry?
That was quick.
Where are you? Man, that was about trouble now.
Basement.
We don't have a... Listen, Puppy Moo coming to Disney Plus.
Puppy and Moo coming to Disney Plus. Oh God.
The basement. Tell you we had a basement.
Thank you, Jason.
I lost it. Did she tell you? I don't think so.
We have a living room.
There's a living room down here.
Yeah, cozy.
We got a button. I'm gonna push the button. Should I push the button? I shall press the button.
Yes.
What do you think that button does?
Don't press the button if you don't know what it does.
Well, you can't figure out what it does unless you press the button, James.
Oh my God! It's all in the mansion.
Sweet baby roses.
What is this?
Dr. F, I think.
So, Casey, have you ever seen or played any of these games before? Have you not watched any of the streams before?
I did on the streams.
Yeah.
Like,
but
I meant specifically for this game because I can't remember.
No, not this game. No.
Okay.
See, it was a bloody robot. Why didn't she tell us she was making robots?
I suppose that's how she made this facility.
It's the robot Illuminati.
But what is it for?
Illuminati confirmed.
Okay, so now we confirm that more sci-fi is in this. Holy shit.
Ever, in your wildest dreams, ever imagined a place like this?
Well, yes, but it didn't have gravity.
Roger, calm down.
Dream. We were living on top of one.
Easy, Roger.
Yeah.
Why am I walking up here? How did I get up here?
Oh my god, you defied gravity!
There's a pinata there, but we know what pinatas actually are in this world, don't we? Don't we? That's not a pinata.
Very.
It's just a giant rat.
All right, Melting Star, August 12, 1959. A great day in the saga of experimental physics. At 3:07 a.m., I folded space in the Q dimension, opening a portal. If only I could lay it out to someone who kens the physics like I do. Good news. Oh, by the way, yes, if you don't know, Dr. Faraday is Scottish.
Oh, yes.
Good news is the whereabouts of the other end of the portal is not random after all. It's attracted to mass, so the odds of snapping to a planet are much, much higher. Bad news, the odds of snapping into a star are astronomically, Helen, higher, as I worked out after I opened a tiny portal and melted half the lab. Thank Murphy I wasn't in front of it. Once I found out how not to stick the portal into a star, I'll try again. October 31st, 1959. Quite hard concentrating today as idiots keep rapping on my front door begging for sweets. I'm going to electrify the fence! Fascinating news, more of those Bonnie blue crystals began growing on the walls the moment the portal opened, and they kept growing until it closed. Are they a substance that wafts through the portal, or is their crystal matrix a function of the Q-dimensional folds them out? I'm no materials engineer, alas, and if I told Numpty, he'd commandeer my lab.
My God, she did it. She made a portal. Why didn't she tell us?
Why would she?
We don't really do, like, only recently we started doing Halloween and trick-or-treating, like, in a serious way, so back in the 50s, I don't think it was a thing, but, pop point.
Alternate history. Remember, this is this is a town that sent its children off with the Nazis, okay? Or some people argue Imperial Germany. I don't know which. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's essentially the same thing. All right.
Yeah.
Pick up the ray gun!
Don't touch that!
I want to, it's shiny.
You don't know how powerful it is. You don't know what it does. Or how to make it work.
I just pull this trigger, don't I?
Pew, pew, pew. Oh,
ooh.
Don't you want to explode this area? Don't just destroy it.
Put that away.
Yeah.
For God's sake.
Well, it won't let me move. I have to shoot the barrels.
Indeed. I am no fun at all.
Oh, someone's in a mood.
Someone?
I'm gonna go see what's behind those doors.
Don't you think we should figure out what this equipment does first? Well, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'll show you something, you sassy bitch. Anyway, is that too cliche? Is that offensive? I apologize if it is.
I don't know.
I apologize if it is. All right, so let's take a look at what we got. We got three doors. We got power. We've got research. And we have conversion. Better not be gay conversion. We don't want that. That's bad.
No. No.
Would be interesting if it converted real people into robots, but I might be oh god. Okay, I have a habit of predicting something.
Robot here.
Oh.
The radio works.
I don't think it's friendly. Could you come back and shoot it for me?
Hurry!
Sorry to be a bother. I just hate to think how you'd manage if I was dead.
I think we should go back upstairs and maybe start running and keep running till we've gone across a few bridges.
We have to rescue Dr. F.
What if there are more of these things?
Jason in the chat. Oh, now you want him to shoot.
Something had obviously gone wrong with a robot.
Are you sure they're hers?
Obviously it was hers. It had her voice.
Yes. She must have recorded her own voice for the robots to use. But look at this writing. I've never seen writing like that. Have you?
What the hell is it?
Haven't you ever wondered where Motoline came from?
No. From the ground, obviously. What are you getting at, Rog?
I'm not sure yet.
You do know how to make a bloke feel thick. Look, You figure out whatever language this is, and I'll go and find Dr. Faraday.
You're hurt.
I'll be fine.
I'll go find her. You see what you can do with all those control panels. We'll stay in touch by radio.
Yeah.
All right, where were we? Yes, power! Pure, unlimited power!
Don't let the power just go to your head.
I've got a ray gun.
I think it was Hitler getting overthrown early on by a piss leader, or FDR got replaced by someone worse.
I don't know. We don't really talk about the. They don't really talk about the Americans. In this case, it would be probably Churchill.
Yeah.
Don't do anything
This is why I'm looking forward to we all fall down, because
I'll never forgive myself.
if it does pick up the history, I'm curious to see where that history is and where it meets up again. Because is it just the island that's completely alternate, or is it all
I
changed?
appear to have triggered a bit of the security system.
If I'm reading this right, you're near some sort of security room. Maybe you could unfuck things there.
Unfuck things. A great scientific term there, James.
Yeah, also, hi, Ethan is in the chat.
Yep. Yeah, he is. But yeah, no, the actual history is like where it needs to be.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Oh, taking one on is not the problem.
She's a different story.
This time on the wall. It's not hieroglyphics. I'd recognize Hangul or Devanagari.
Sorry, pup. I've got to go to the best schools.
Her portals. Do you think the other end could be terribly far away?
Like Scotland?
What if these are alien robots?
Well, it doesn't matter. We still have to rescue her.
Yes, the great.
It wouldn't matter to you.
The great British tradition of just implying things rather than just outright saying them.
Yeah. What? What are you saying?
Oh, I'm not saying anything. Not at all. Anyway, thymodylene. September 25th, 1960. I've learned more about engineering in the past month taking apart that one robot than I learned in a year since I first taught myself. The thing was powered by a purple liquid whose active ingredient seems to be the purple crystals that have been forming all over my workshop. I calculated its energy density at 17.3 kilowatts per kilogram. We could use a new source of power in Wellington Wells. Wood gas is so tedious to extract, and wood from across the bridge is hardly free. I still have no clue where the owners of these robots have got to. Clearly, I'll have to trap another robot and teach it to speak English. I wonder if I can learn their instruction set. Then I could program one to do useful things. It would be nice to have some help around the lab, especially help that doesn't feel the need to chat like those two idiots downstairs.
I knew it. Motorlings from outer space.
Well, it would have to be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, so before we move on, once again. Now, last time, I did something truly stupid and just went right on through. It didn't kill me, but...
You went through the lasers?
Yeah, because I couldn't figure out the other way around, which is, in fact, up here.
Yeah, but before he brought me in to say, no, here's the other thing.
Till then, she was in the chat, go up, go up. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean, go up? Alright, pick up the bigger banger.
I was implying that you should go up top.
Let's see,
Open.
Jason said, next thing you know, there's gonna be an evil mask involved. Oh, I get it. It's JoJo.
If these are alien robots, then where are the aliens who built them?
I really am going to have to watch more JoJo, aren't I? I've only seen the first couple of episodes.
I've been caught up with all 5 parts. My favorite...
It threw me because I've only seen the sub version. And hearing the Japanese voices in a British setting was just like, that's just doing my head in.
No, I getcha.
I was enjoying it, but it was just... I had to watch more.
Airborne! I got him airborne! Hooray!
Oh, Jason is crashed Banjo. Sorry about that, man.
of reach. I have a feeling it's something that needs to be charged up. I think I'm supposed to shoot it.
Don't shoot a gun at something you're not trying to kill, right? That is the first lesson we learned in the army.
I'm supposed to shoot it. Obviously.
We're in a bloody video game, James!
Yeah! If I can't shoot something, how will I learn?
Get lit up. It's working!
Why don't you goddamn listen to me, Pop? I was kind of hoping that you would outlive me.
To be honest, Jason, when you said about the evil mask, my first instinct was the mask, like the Loki mask from the movie.
Well, we powered up whatever it is, but it's through there.
Ethan, shoot her! Shoot her!
More vents. Are the robots crawling in the vents?
I don't know.
They're burning shit into the walls. Oh god, this thing. Oh Christ.
What is
Oh god. Hang on.
Spinny fun death!
Oh, okay.
Hello, lads.
Oh, that's why. Well, that just happened.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if that's part of my ray gun.
Melee hits do more damage when the battery is low and recharge with every hit.
Charger. If I swing it around when it's a mace, it'll recharge the gun.
Hooray!
Oh dear. I seem to have made things a bit worse.
Roger?
Oh, and now it's spinning. Oh dear.
What's going on, puppy?
Not easy when you know how you're doing it, though.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. But you did fine, told ya.
Ow! Fuck.
Oh, wow. There we go.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Stand, over. Woo! Ow!
Alright, I gotta get around to the other one. There we go. Good God.
Lovely.
You did
it!
it!
Right now, Pop.
Yeah.
All the lights just went out here.
It just did that by itself.
Of course it did. Oh, look for a lift. That'll get you into the generator room. At least I think it will.
Alright.
Anything, Ethan, anything is a melee weapon if you're man enough. Ethan, I'll be fine. I think I have plot armor.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Lift. There was a lift around here somewhere. This is where I came.
Right, so you're beating up robots with a wrench and electric shocks. This is Bioshock! Yeah, I know.
Holy shit.
Okay, just kind of different, but yeah.
Okay. Oh! Come here. Give me that. Give me the thing!
All of
Give
it!
us the thing. No. Oh, no, I'll say right now, talk very quickly about, like, I went to Galaxy's Edge for the first time yesterday.
Cool.
Cool.
And I loved it. it felt like you're walking into the world of Star Wars, and I cannot wait for the Rise of the Resistance ride when it opens up next year here. Also, I've tried both the green milk and the blue milk. They're both good. And also I bought a Jedi holocron, which is what Aaron dubs as "Do not release any Cenobites."
Yeah, I saw that. That was cool.
Yeah.
Although that could be.
Okay, where the hell's the lift? I found it before, and now I can't.
I was gonna say, no, that clip that you filmed from.
There it is. Okay.
What was that about?
I think, well, I'll go to Revenge Brothers episode because I didn't see which one because I've never seen it.
It was one of the Halloween episodes.
Oh, okay.
Submit to my toast! My pleasure toast! You hunger for it!
Well, the one thing neat I learned is that you can get these kyber crystals that can actually change the color on the holocron. I got a white one and it has the voice of Ahsoka.
Cool.
And the thing is, I was like, hey, this is cool, and I'm like, I think I got an idea for myself to use this in my show. Don't know how, but I will.
I will find a way.
Professor Sid, did replace Diesel Punk with mod culture and remove all the water? Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, the plot-wise, I think, aside from the twist at the end of Bioshock, with the plot that this is the big one telling. Possibly because it's an alternate history of Britain, I'm more intrigued by it. But they're both good stories.
Yeah. Well, Ethan said he wants to get the Seth holocron. Yeah, there is there's a Jedi one, which is my square, and there's a Sith holocron, which is a triangle.
Cool.
Yeah. I bought the Jedi one because I thought it was a lot cooler. Eli said that there's a special lightsaber called a dark saber, basically a black lightsaber with white edges. I didn't see one of those there. I could see one in the like the Bowery pre-made ones you can get.
Yeah, that's sexy though.
Yeah, I wanted to do the Jedi build thing, but the problem is, it's like you need to make a reservation for that, and you have to be willing to spend almost $150 to $200 on the lightsaber.
Oof.
How many robots does it take to screw in a light bulb?
1.5. Because it literally is one full robot trying to lift up the broken half of its body.
God damn it, come on!
Professor Detective, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Die.
Take that, you little fuckers. Jesus.
The one thing, I mean, I know you said you're not a big fan of the crafting, but I do kind of forget you can't fix the problems like the search.
You're breaking up, I can't hear you. What was that?
Like, I know you said you're not a fan of the crafting, but it still takes a while to get out of the habit of searching corpses and debris for stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Like, well, wait, oh, they don't drop things.
No, it's not that. I know that there's a section around here where there's a couple more things of healing balm that I'm looking for. But it's not.
Cool. Yes.
Apparently, Jason went to Disney Springs earlier this month. He wanted to build an orange lightsaber, but he didn't have that color.
No.
It's okay. You could always take a normal one, and you could always do a painted over. I think maybe. Who knows?
A note. Let's see. Boot up. Message ID. Blah 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 blah. From Overseer 45 to Dr. Faraday. Acknowledge receipt language module. Acknowledge receipt initial instruction set. Routines, portal, crossers, retain, construction, supervise, elocution, module, update, signify, gratitude, humility, acceptance of task, promise to do good job, elevate robot brethren, and overseer report.
Exactly the King's English, makes a dodgy kind of sense if you squint at it.
If you say so, James.
Yeah. Jason said it would be too much effort. I don't blame you. I would say there would be there's an orange kyber crystal, I think.
To do with this place.
If you fall and break your neck, your mum's gonna bloody well haunt me till I die.
Dead robots. Dead robots aren't much fun.
All I'm thinking is, could you like get a yellow one and color that in?
Actually, I did. There is a maybe you can get it. I don't think there's a yellow lightsaber. There's a yellow kyber crystal. But when you do the,
that's what I mean.
Maybe I know for when you do the normal Jedi build your own lightsaber, you are only given 4 kyber crystals: red, purple, blue, and green.
Yeah, because those are the only ones that have ever shown up in the movies. That's why.
Yeah, but I have seen the lightsaber being built because one of Rosen's friends decided to do it, and you're allowed to bring up to 3 guests with you to watch. So I got to watch the lightsaber being built, and it was actually a very fun experience.
Cool.
Like, if I did have the money, I would like to just do that and do the experience myself. But at the moment, I'd rather wait until I can afford to do something like that.
Yeah, I apologize to everybody else. I know they're doing most of the talking. I'm mostly just trying to get through to the new stuff. So, anyway, proud progress. Dear Doctor, apologies adamant, last letters nascent nature. In an intervening interval, elocution extension expanded, enlarged, facilitating fruitful dialogue. Flaws flagged, troubling tendency toward abundant autogamous alliteration. Upcoming updates anticipate alleviating alliterative activity. Construction currently continuing, portal progress positive. Proudly, Overseer 45.
Oh, we are alliterated.
Wow. Oh, Eli said the Darksaber has shown up only in the shows and comics. They haven't shown up in the movie.
Yeah, which is why Disney's not making anything having to do with them. It's basically got to be in the movies before they'll bother with merch.
Right. I'm in the generator room. I think. How do I turn the power on?
There should be switches on the walls.
That I shoot the ray gun at?
All right, Pup. You were right. I was wrong.
You ought to listen to me more often, you know.
How do we do this? With much swearing and running around.
Alright, before we focus on this, we're gonna have to fight more fucking robots. Damn it!
Hell.
Oh no! First death of the game.
Right.
It's like running around and swearing. I'm gonna use my line from Toy Story 4. And that is to the use of words. Let's go to the shop here. Yeah, you're like on this house.
This place is
so you've got some balm.
All right, I'm in the generator room. I think.
Skip.
How do I turn the power on?
There should be.
Okay, there we go. All right. God damn it. It's not what I wanted. Thank you. No! Jesus.
Hey!
Oh, he's sitting.
Good Christ almighty. Alright.
I was waiting for him to say exterminate. What?
Alright.
Also, Jason in the chat. Pup? What? So. Yeah.
Ooh. It's purple.
Yeah, see, like, this was where you got to first time on when you first played it. Yeah.
Nope, that's not it. Is it this one?
Go for all the keepers.
Nope, it's not that one.
I hate these timer games, though. I hate timer games. Like, oh, find the last one. Shit, the first one's gone out.
Well, it's not that. I discovered what it is. It's just, I gotta figure out which one is what. So it's this one.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you don't need to do it all. You can do each one individually. There's a lever that you've got to turn on. So, there we go.
Oh, yeah, that part I know. But even then, you're like,
yeah.
Alright, now we gotta go kill more robots.
Eli, warp liquid goop is initiated.
Jesus Christ! Shit! Good God.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're on easy mode.
Yeah.
What is this, Kingdom Hearts 3?
Alright, so this follows around to here. Pull that lever. This one goes up there.
Yay.
Okay, let's try this again. I know what we're gonna do. I know what we're gonna do. I know what the fuck we're gonna do! We're gonna fall off to our death! That's what we're gonna do.
Oh! Oh, sorry, Han.
Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna have to do all this again, aren't I? Fuck.
Yeah. Sorry, Han. They're saving in the middle of a battle.
This place is
Shut up,
huge.
No. Sheesh! God damn it. Nope, wrong one.
Yeah, not being able to at the moment because he needs to concentrate.
Okay, there's that one. This one went over here. Alright. God damn it! Move!
This is where you want the cat to.
There!
Die!
Motherfucker!
Yeah, I was having that problem with the most trials. It's like you get a fire enemy, and you're like, okay, I can use the updraft to get up fire. Fire. And then he sits there crouching. Says, stop! He's not gonna start jumping.
Okay. Sweet Jesus! Ah!
Okay, Professor Nick, damn! Knee line, off to Never Neverland! Professor Nick, and exhale. No, we still got another tower. One more tower. Right, you know.
Wow, that was easier.
Yep, just mind the edges, hon, and you'll be fine.
What did I miss?
I actually took down the robots without them fucking killing me for a change. That's nice.
Eli, Sunset is angry. Jason, Sunset doesn't like to lose. No. No, she doesn't.
It's not about the parakeet!
Exactly.
Alright,
Does
there.
that map give you any sense where Dr. F might be hiding? There seems to be some sort of monitoring room. See if she's gone in there, would you?
Yes, go in there. I'm gonna stay safe and cozy in here.
He is actually being useful, so.
Yeah.
James?
Oh,
the robots are fighting each other. It almost looks like there's two teams of robots. It's really quite violent. I think there's only one team left. They're looking at me. Oh dear.
This is the point where we just run. Fuck fighting, we run.
Heavy door. If I have power, can you climb over?
Yeah.
Roger? Are you alright?
Just thinking.
Don't think. Get out of there.
I don't want to. I want to explore. Please, sir, can I have some more exploration?
Explore!
Melee hits can overcharge the battery beyond its capacity, providing a free charge shot. Nice.
I think if I bash something, that should charge up the gun brilliantly.
Let's have a sit. What is the point of sitting in this game? Why did you include that?
I don't know. Professor Detective is wondering about what, that you're not, guess you're not setting up a Twitch channel?
I don't know. I just didn't feel like dealing with it right now. I don't know. I'm very ambivalent about Twitch, honestly.
Same.
I don't know.
Never used it.
After the bullshit Zenith went through, I don't even know if I even want to bother with them, quite honestly.
What happened to her?
No, I was there for it. She decided to put the LGBTQ hashtag in for her stream, and she was just playing Pokemon, and then all of a sudden she kept on getting this one annoying troll making coming back again and again, just doing hateful comments. She, like Rosen had to block like about 15, and it shook her a bit. But if it wasn't for that, wouldn't have decided to do a charity stream like last week.
Professor Detective Who? Zenith will rule. She's a friend of mine. She's also trans, so there was a lot of bullshit happening with her particular thing there.
Yeah, she learned not to do that hashtag again, which I don't blame her. That knowing that type of shit can happen.
I mean, it's easy for me to say, but like, yeah, fucking use it anyway, and fuck my haters, but I'm not in that place.
Yeah.
Mind the vents.
Yeah.
Good advice, minding the vents. And this is where we came in.
Oh.
Oh, God! Oh! Sweet Jesus!
Oh, she's dead. So this is right after...
Right before.
You
Wait.
bastards.
Oh, we're at the very beginning again.
Yep. I did quite like the fact that this universe sets up that the drugs and short-term memory problems, so that the fact that nobody talks about it actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Yay, more healing bomb and some more bigger bangers and some bangers.
Gotta have that bigger bang.
This is Dr. Faraday.
I knew it.
She's cool.
You didn't notice the one
yeah.
God damn it, get in fight. Field of view, you sons of bitches.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that. My tail,
James?
my tail.
James. Good to see how James is. James! We're coming, James!
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, we have to bang this, but where's the match? Good question.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she'll never have control again.
Nope, wrong way. God damn it.
Yeah.
James, come back, James! We want you to run for president!
James!
There we go. Okay, this way. Oh, dead robots, dead bodies, everywhere.
James? James! Move!
Oh, there you are.
All right. Thank God you're okay, Pop. I was going out of my mind. I'm going to go back down there.
James, that's suicide. Did you not happen to notice the robots massacring people in town?
She needs us. You saw her. She's in trouble. She's doing everything that she can. Look, you did your part. Now stay safe and I'll find her.
That's not called for, James. You're still hurt, so I'm obviously the one going in.
Damn it, Roger. I'm the soldier.
Look at that pouty bitch. Look at it. It's glorious. Look at it.
Let it go.
Look at this pouty bitch. God damn it, I love James.
I wanna go you can't. You're injured. But I wanna go.
Oh yeah, Eli in the chat. James, stop this crazy thing.
James.
Oh, he's so mad at us. He's not even talking to us now. Look at that.
Hi.
Oh, wow.
That's gonna strain the relationship.
That's never fun.
All right, back to the cellar. Back to the cellar. Back down. Here we go again. Back to the living room elevator.
Thank God Dr. F was here to put a bench in their little invasion. Where would we be now?
Where would we be?
You're thinking about something, I can tell.
I told you, thinking is unhealthy. We didn't approve of it in the army.
I bet she's in the research wing. Oh, look there.
All right. Just don't touch anything unless I tell you it's safe.
What makes you the bloody
How about not having triggered an invasion of lethal robots?
Ergo propter?
Is there somebody else you'd be happier with?
Ooh.
Harsh.
When there's love at home.
Is that what it's called?
No. That is literally something my mother always does whenever me and my sisters are together and we're arguing. She starts singing that song. My family runs on sarcasm, bitterness, and whimsy. That's what we do. We'll insult each other for all day long, and anybody who's actually considered within the group is fine. But anybody else insults one of us, no, we will all hunt you down and destroy you.
Good.
Oh,
we had someone like that at our place, like a couple of people that we never really got on with, but they were ours. So yeah, I totally get that.
I can't say much with that. I'm not sure. I don't know.
No, you don't mess with one of your own.
Do androids move electric sheep? Yes, it does. This thing does like its sci-fi references. Oh, look, an alien glossary.
Christ, this is a bloody Rosetta Stone.
Who's she when she's at home?
It's those marks the robots make. And how they sound, and what they mean. There's only about 40 words, but...
How many of them are exterminate?
Why is there a word for happiness? Do you think she was trying to teach them about us?
It obviously didn't take.
Look at that jaunty fellow with his jaunty hat.
I was gonna say, why is there a human hand?
No, that's the robots.
Oh.
They got gloves.
Why does it have human glove hands?
Why does it have a bowler hat? Because it's whimsical.
It's dashing. So we can go into the city. Blend in better.
They can pretend to be a chartered accountant.
I'm sorry, I'm seeing this right, and it's just reminding me of... I am excited for the theme parks panel for tomorrow, just to hear all the news of what the hell Disney's gonna do for the next 2 years.
Yay.
They're gonna, well, one of the bigger projects they're gonna do since Galaxy's Edge is now done is revamp and update Epcot. It's in desperate need of an update.
It was in need of that 10 years ago when I was working there.
Yeah.
Actually, 13 years ago now.
Oh my god.
15 years ago. No, I started in 2004.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Fuck your stealth.
Well... Oh, Person Detective doesn't know. He says you worked at Disney World?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
From 2004 to 2011.
Jason, they still haven't updated the carousel progress, and no, they never will.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me put on that hat. Some extra armor would be nice.
Yeah, be dainty. I know. The most they have announced at Epcot is that there's going to be... They updated some of the pavilion logos. There's going to be a Journey of Water inspired by Moana. They're gonna announce more when it gets to the theme parks panels on Sunday.
So with the new logos, are they like going back to like the standard Future World thing? Is that what they're doing?
Oh, what I can get? Well, the logos look like they're inspired from the old ones. There were a few new ones I don't recognize.
Yeah. Professor Detective, given your tone, I assume those weren't the best years? No, they were actually pretty good. I wouldn't have been there for 7 years if I didn't like it. Just paid terribly, that's all. No, seriously. I worked there for 7.5 years, and basically, when I started, I was making $6.50 an hour. When I finished, I was making $9. And I was only getting $9 because I was getting an extra $1 an hour for working graveyard shift at the time. So.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And now time has changed.
Progress. Ma'am, efforts to improve the behavior of the defective robots continue. I found that more stimulation to the feedback node than previously anticipated is required to facilitate any sort of meaningful response to the afflicted machines. More distressingly, ma'am, this has alerted myself to a potential flaw in my own programming. During the course of rehabilitatory efforts, applying current to the unit's feedback nodes seems to simultaneously stimulate a discomforting response in my own system, a sympathetic response, if you will. While nowhere near the scale of the simulation the defective units are experiencing is nevertheless impairing my effectiveness. I believe this increased empathic resonance may be an unfortunate side effect of my elocutionary upgrade. As such, I have resolved to endure it rather than degrade my communications facilities. It is a small price to pay. I am confident I have the necessary fortitude to overcome this slight impediment. Yours in progress, Overseer 45. My sincerest apologies for the unsanctioned renaming.
He wants to be a real boy.
Missed that note.
Oh, dear God.
Yep.
Okay, damn it, Eli. The thing about the journey, no one knows how far it goes.
It's better now, from what I understand. And
No,
the latest.
I'm
talking. It's like he was like, I was making that much at Walgreens. Damn Disney. Well, keep in mind, like I said, this was 15 years ago. You know, and things have gotten better, and the unions have negotiated a better contract. Now I think everybody starts at like 10, and like they're moving up to 15 within 3 years.
Yeah.
I mean, but comparatively, I found some old pay slips from my last job, which would have been within 10 years ago, and that was like $6.50 sterling. So that's. Depending on the exchange rate at the time, would have been less.
Yeah.
No, usually works out in our favour, so yeah, no, it has gone up, like even over here.
Yeah.
More dead robots. Piles of dead robots.
They're all dead. Everybody's dead.
They're all dead, Dave.
Says you're now in the activator test chamber. Whatever the activator is. Is Faraday there?
If she is, she's got a really impressive disguise. There's some sort of curious device here, though. I'm not sure what it does.
Then leave him the fuck alone, Pop!
No!
Let us pick up the curious device. And weird.
Experiments. I think I'm supposed to use it.
I'm quite positive that you are not supposed to use it.
Well, I'm gonna.
I think the only things I know with the... Oh, go ahead.
No, it just reminds me of some... Is it bad if a chicken bites you? Did a chicken bite you? No. But it's gonna! Then move away from the chicken.
What the fuck?
Alright, curious. February 2nd, 1962. Some of the rooms got so noisy with all the construction, especially the spare parts room. Wonder how the robots can communicate with each other, all that racket. March 21st, 1962. When the environment is too loud, it seems my robots use ionization waves to communicate. Brilliant! I'm going to make a device that throws ionization rays directionally. Then I can tell the robots where I want things put. April 20th, 1962. Too much fuss to translate English into ionization waves, but I made a simple device that throws directional ionization waves. Basically, it's a robot voice box I cannibalized with an enclosed parabolic disc. Now I'm just putting switches on everything I want to move around. Well, not everything. Each switch means I need to pop the ionization sensor out of a robot's head, and I don't have an unlimited supply. Yet. Lovely. Isn't that lovely? Alright, let's see here. Let's play with the curious device.
What's the point where you got to, man?
Past this.
Alright.
Oh, well, okay, and then we do this!
Wasn't that clever?
I think I've spotted Dr. Faraday. Do you know that cargo room that you were just in? There's some sort of gondola that goes out of it just above the lab.
There's a lift, but it's locked.
Maybe I can open it from here. Try it now.
Push! Oh, dear God. Okay.
I quit.
Ah! Wow.
Oh dear.
This is...
That was lovely.
This is horrifying.
Yep.
God. Oh, God.
No, the thing Arthur had was different doodad.
It was essentially the same generic thing. It was the same asset, basically.
Yeah, kinda. I think Arthur's doodad never actually did anything.
Yeah, no, Arthur's doodad didn't do a damn thing, but who knows? Maybe that was actually it, and it ended up wherever the hell it was after this. Remember, 2 years before, Arthur tried to make his escape from Wellington Wells, so...
Fair point.
Yeah, I know that,
lift. Hello, lift.
yeah, I know Epcot's gonna go through that big roofer, but the only thing I know is that there's gonna be the ride opening in 2 years, and then the Grinds ride opening in 2 years, so 2021 Epcot's gonna have
There's
a
some
lot.
sort of gondola here, but it seems to be locked up.
According to the schematics, there are 2 of those panels that you can use the ray gun on. They're, at the other end of this room, about 50 feet up the wall.
Well, how the hell am I supposed to get to them?
You're the smart one. Figure it out.
Alright.
Climb, damn you, climb.
Climb.
Now, we will use the curious device.
Hang on.
Okay, that's not doing anything. Ah, there we are. You come down. I go.
Lift goes up, lift goes down.
First things
There
first.
goes up, there goes down.
There is a Simpsons joke for everything!
Yeah.
My friend Adam, who is 30 next year, so basically he doesn't know a world without the Simpsons. Knew the words like embiggen and cromulent, but he didn't realise that they actually came to the Simpsons who used to I think it's so adorable.
Alright, there's one.
One of them?
Actually, yeah, Casey, you're younger than him, aren't you? My friend's 29, and you're younger than him, aren't you? Or are you a bit older?
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm like a couple years younger.
So you don't know the world without Simpsons either?
Oh!
No!
Well, I grew up with the Simpsons when I was like 10, so...
Yeah.
But you were born after 1990, right?
Yes.
So you do not know a world in which the Simpsons did not exist.
Yeah.
That makes me feel old now, and I apologize, Aaron. Because I'm feeling old.
Hey, you're the one who started it. I've come to resign myself to that fact a long time ago. So don't be.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm the youngest in this call.
Yeah. I mean, there's only like a couple of years between it. Year and a half between us.
No, that's not good. That's not good. Come back here.
Oh no.
Ah, there we go. Okay, that's what I gotta do. Get this the hell out of the way.
You. No, I'm at peace with like some of the stuff. It's when you realise the thing that makes you feel old. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. But yeah, I'm over it. I don't care.
I got them. I'm gonna go see if I can power the switch and open the door to that gondola.
Eli, born 90. Oh, here we go. Professor Detective born 96. Eli born 90. But
So he might have so Eli might have been born depending on what month in a world without The Simpsons. Actually, no, he wouldn't have, because by this point they'd already been established on the Tracy Ullman show. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. No. Where do we go?
I can't remember.
No? Oh, no. Damn it. We don't want to go that way. Let's go back up. Shit. Son of a bitch.
You went there
shooting first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to get turned around and
Oh, good. Okay, that wasn't fun. Yeah.
Oh, gotta pull the lever.
It works.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Maybe the robots did it for her.
I wonder if they secretly hate her. There must be some way we can talk to the robots. Maybe some of these dead robots aren't all the way dead. Maybe
The evil dead robots.
back on.
Don't turn any robots on. Roger, this isn't some philosophical hypothesis to wank on.
Coming soon to
This
Chiller
is
TV.
an actual fucking situation.
You really
So we
have
can't-
a very great contempt for me, don't you, James?
No, puppy,
You think all my theories are bollocks?
Not all of them.
They're only
You
mostly
can't
dead.
imagine things different from the way you think they are.
Why not? That's the way everybody else operates these
You
days.
think it's safer
Yeah.
to be terrified of everything strange, and you think I'm a child for even trying to embrace it.
Wow!
Sometimes there's a bigger price for being a coward.
A very listen to that shit. That's a typical day on Twitter right there.
Go fuck yourself, Roger. I left everything for you.
Oh, Roger.
Roger. Roger.
Jeez.
I think we've arrived. Oh, by the way, I want to just take a quick second. Check that out. I have my planet bracelet. It's nifty. Each one little planets, and the rest of them are all asteroids. So.
Yay.
Including fucking Pluto. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, they were like, yeah, Pluto's a planet. We're stupid.
Oh, Jason, why are we talking birthdays? We were figuring out who actually remembers the world before The Simpsons.
And so far, it's just me and Aaron.
Yep. All right.
Oh, sorry if I'm young.
No, we're not gonna get you, sweetheart.
We're old. We're old. We're so old. Oh.
We didn't actually know how old the rest of the chat was, so this is interesting.
Yep.
I know.
All right, vigilant.
Silly.
New note, vigilance. Ma'am, I do not mean to alarm you, but I have distressing news to report. While pursuing the source of the glyphs scrawled about the facility, I came across an unsanctioned portal. To my horror, I witnessed two robotic interlopers venture through. I followed them at a safe distance. While they were engaged in defacing the wall with another symbol, I took advantage of the element of surprise to disable them. I thought only fitting that their metallic components now make up part of the walls in the new laboratory. A swift visit to the smelting chamber, and the deed was done. And yet, disturbingly, after disassembling the neural units of a random selection of construction robots, I found traces of sympathy for these intruders in a small but significant percentage of the population. I am instructing my, or rather your, security underlings to increase their suspicion and apprehension levels by 35%, at least until this menace is contained. Any short-circuiting this causes will surely be worth the gains in security. Yours in vigilance, Overseer 45.
Robo-renegades. Did Dr. Evans
Okay, first of
control
all,
these things?
Paul, screw you. And Jason, 84. So yeah, he would have been born before The Simpsons. But still. Oh yeah, no, it's those.
That was bloody fucking terrifying. Have I become brave?
Sure, whatever, Roger. Roger, people would say if you have to ask, then the answer is no.
Yeah. Yay, biscuit. You find those up for me?
I believe I'm going to need the gun.
Intrusion in sublimation zone. Deploying countermeasures.
Oh, great.
Defend the facility.
Oh, great, a fucking spanker. Damn it! I'm dead! I'm dead! Again!
Man down!
Alright, let's try this again.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is it cold? Tell us it. Sorry, Madison was trying to tell me something.
It's all good.
That's cool. You can see it again now anyway.
Intrusion in sublimation zone. Deploying countermeasures. Defend the facility.
This is bad.
Whoa! Fuck strategy, just smash everything.
What is this room?
There you go.
I think they do something with the motor here.
Oh boy, more lasers.
Was she
Yay.
testing their
Lasers.
puzzle-solving ability? Or her ability to program them?
Right.
Oh, hey, little Calabi.
Hup.
There you go.
GLaDOS?
GLaDOS! Free her!
I think she's dead. Alright, we need the curious device here. Okay, we move down. Ooh, there we go. Okay, and then we can go under. Yay!
How low can you go?
Oh, apparently at D23 they're doing the Marvel over 80 years panel.
Cool.
No. Apparently, the Fantastic Four was a response to the Justice League from DC Comics.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't know that. Well, I didn't know that.
God damn it. Stupid thing. Go back. God. Sorry, I got a stupid update from friggin' Windows. It's like, you need to update the software because we're deciding not to support this version of Windows 10 anymore. Well, maybe I don't want to, because every time you put out an update, the goddamn thing is fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I did the latest update took forever. Although when I see like, oh, we're not supporting this version anymore, it's like, good, no more updates. Leave me alone.
See, okay, so move that up.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. So we come over here. There we go. Yay! We are smart. We are smart peoples.
SMRT. SMART.
SMART.
Concern, ma'am. 3 more worker bots were absent when I took inventory last night. I've become convinced that there have been further incursions into our territory via these illicit portals. It would seem our workers have been taken by force rather than these renegade self-styled free units, as if there's any higher freedom than serving the greater good. The greater good.
Oh, shut it!
How they're doing it under our noses, as it were. There's one possibility that disturbs me greatly. Could the interloping robots be assisted by a sympathizer faction among our own? It is distressing to even contemplate. Yours in concern, Overseer 45.
Oh my. Hannibal ad portus.
Sure, whatever, James. I don't speak the Latin.
Yeah.
More vents!
First detective said, oh, this is Bioshock. Bioshock 2. Yeah.
Well, this specific DLC, maybe.
Yeah.
Now then. Ha ha ha! Death from above.
Yeah, death from above. Bye-bye!
Who's crunching? I hear crunching! It's making me very nervous.
You're in the agricultural prototyping room.
I suppose a giant spider would be useful to dig weeds out of your garden, if it had a brain. Or 3. Bloody creepy, though.
Oh, yeah.
What is that sound?
Who cares? Kill it before it sees you.
Oh my God, he's tearing one of the thing's heads off. It keeps repeating one word. Sorrow. That's the word it's saying.
Hate to break it to you, robots don't feel sorrow, mate.
I think it's some kind of sad song.
No, Rog, no! That doesn't make any sense! They are robots! Out of control, homicidal robots! They're killing people!
But they're not but that doesn't mean they're not people too, James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've killed so many of them. But why? Why are they attacking the town?
Roger, this is not you and your posh mates pontificating philosophy in a dining hall. It don't matter why.
I love that. Feel sad that he's killed them all. Pulls that weapon.
Pretty much.
Hey, self-defense, Roger.
Nope.
Fine.
Encouragement. September 30th, 1961. I'm teaching Watson English. It learns fast. However, it is surprisingly stubborn for a device that's supposed to be a mechanical servant. For example, it insists on using the word sorrow to describe its reaction to electrical current applied to its feedback node. Obviously, it is not feeling sorrow, but I've decided to permit the word's use as shorthand. Clearly, the node applies some form of negative feedback that encourages the robot to deviate from its normal programming. Perhaps pain would be a closer term, although that too is inaccurate. Does a lobster feel pain when you boil it? Not as such, or we wouldn't boil them. But it certainly feels something that would encourage it to leave the water if it could. Likewise, when Watson fails to respond, a little current applied to the node encourages it to leave its silent mode. October 30th, 1961. Should have thought of this before. I've made a handy robot to English translator box using the voice box, microphone, and central processor of one of the smaller robots. I have discovered they respond to fairly broad commands, e.g., seize any robot near the portal, immobilize it, and bring it here. Of course, since they can't think for themselves, they immediately cease working afterwards, so I occasionally have to run around giving them new orders. Watson has lapsed into complete non-responsiveness instead of repeated stimulation of its pain node. I'll dissect later to see if the node is burned out. For now, I have far more interesting projects in the works.
So there's at least one robot who can speak English. I'd love to meet him. If she didn't torture him to death.
Oh, that's just sad.
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
is. Ooh, are we? Yeah, there we are.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, this is where I came in. I'm gonna go back the other way and explore. Just to be on the safe side. Ow! God damn it, I got up too early. Son of a bitch. Ah. Aha.
Hey, look, a passage. Wait, this is...
Whoa!
Did they just say hello?
I don't know.
Kinda. You're right, Casey.
Room.
That was creepy.
July 31st, 1961. With Watson's help, I've compiled a basic list of instructions the robots can follow. Also, I've engineered a small box that stimulates them to follow these instructions. I lured 3 robots across a new portal, immobilized them, applied the box, and then reinitialized them. Now they're making some very important improvements to the caverns next to my basement lab. If only they didn't have such limited short-term memory. Clearly, I'm going to need many more robots and much more space. Fortunately, the more robots I have, the more work they can do in the caverns. It's quite satisfying to work without all of Wellington Wells asking me what I'm up to.
More kidnapped robots.
Huh, that sounds interesting.
Gone that way.
Here it is.
This is where we came in. Okay. All right. Take this motherfucker out. Another note. Consternation. Ma'am, the improvement of our race's lot in life is indisputable. Thanks to your firm-handed interventions, we have elevated our station to a level toward which previous models would never have dared to aspire. Once we clambered around the surface of our planet, clicking and clacking like mindless invertebrae. Now we soar, and yet some still strain against these improvements in your strict, ennobling plan for us. Some dare stray from your glorious course. Yesterday I came across what appeared to be a rudimentary robot in the form of an infant. A clear violation of our strictures, which dictate that only you, Dr. Faraday, may sanction the creation of new robot life. I did away with it, and the robots I suspected of being involved in its manufacture, it took only seconds in the smelting chamber. I seem to be expending a great deal of time there lately. I must confess that my sympathy circuits have rather saturated over the last few days. Yours in consternation, Overseer 45.
What would Moo and I do for Dr. F?
A fictional scientist doing ethically questionable things?
Aaron?
You don't say.
What?
Robot babies sound like the German robot babies from Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated.
Say again?
Oh, I know.
Those are Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, the German robots. Like, how, there were German robots being built, somehow they had baby robots.
I don't remember that.
I had rewatched the episodes recently and I forgot about that completely.
Okay, so there's a way to get there from here.
Yeah, I
No, there's a way in there. Where is it?
Of Mystery Incorporated. He enjoyed it, though. He hates that he started with the first episode of Introduction of the Hex Girls.
Oh.
Yeah, because he had come from work and he's like, oh, he said I'm on the first episode, honey. I'm like 7 episodes in. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Tried.
Okay, nope. Hang on. All right, I know there's a way into that. I know there's a way into that room, and there's a behind that laser grid that I saw was a first aid kit, which I'm gonna need. So there's a way to get there. I just can't remember. I got to get into that room over there so I can see it. I just don't know how to get into that room. There's a vent. There's a vent somewhere.
I was gonna say, is it we can climb in? It's been a while since I played.
There's a vent up there. Where is it? Okay. There we go. Okay.
Yay.
All right, there it is. All right, vent. Get James. Roger, you're killing me.
Stupid elf.
What are you doing, Roger?
Roger, get in the hole.
There, Jesus. Sure, you'll just climb up on the other equipment in the other room, but... Okay. To the curious device. There we go. Alright. Another healing balm. Thank you very much. Okay. There we go. Alright. Switch back to the gun. Go back over here. Oop. Ow. That didn't work. Damn it. Oh well. Oh well, we'll just take the healing balm now and, yeah.
To be fair, I think I did the same thing. It's like, oh, I can do that safely. No. Failed.
Oh, for God's sake. Was that just the... Okay, I thought there was a note there. Alright. It's Dr. Faraday!
My robotics lab.
We've been looking all over for you.
Don't touch anything, and shush.
What are you doing to the robots?
All sorts of useful things. People won't farm, you know.
Yeah, because they're too hopped up on fucking joy.
But not if I can make these robots farm for us.
You're dismantling them and making farm machinery?
If only it were that simple. No, I had to break down every single bloody step and jam it into their brains with a hot poker, or they'd muck it all up.
You might as well just kill them.
They're not alive, you numpty. They're beautifully made power tools that have gone a bit haywire. But I'm having a devil of a time turning off. And if I can't, I'll have to set off the Motelin reaction.
Maybe if you stopped grafting their heads onto monstrous spider machines, they wouldn't feel the urge to.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not sticking instructions in their tender metal heads anymore.
Thank God!
I'm going to use a positronic converter to hijack their feedback loops.
Oh, God.
Then I won't have to break the programming into steps. They'll figure out what I want done and do it for a change. Oh, that reminds me.
James, we have to find her positronic converter. Whatever that is.
Yes, and help her use it. I think I've got it. It's through the incinerator room. You'll have to find a way down a level. I don't see any stairs.
Lovely.
This can't end well.
It's We Happy Few. Nothing ends well.
No.
One of the dead robots has some sort of device in its hands.
Ooh.
Don't touch it, whatever it is. I swear.
What just happened?
Oh,
well,
fun time.
Apparently, it slows time. That could come in handy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dear.
So much fun. Not quite as reliable as Stasis in a while, but it has its moments.
Repressor detected full time in a way.
All right, new note. Inquiry, ma'am, I chanced upon the strangest device collection of manipulation units of one of the free robots I intercepted today. When activated, it seems to disrupt and attenuate the flow of time in its local area. Presumably, its function has to do with how the renegade robots open their portals, but used in combat, it can be formidable, too. I will investigate further as soon as I have had the chance to recalibrate my sympathy circuits, which have been heavily taxed by the recent incident. The price of progress is indeed mighty. Yours in Inquiry, Overseer 45. All right. There we go.
And away we go.
Woo!
Is she melting robots down for scrap?
Alert! Intrusion in Snapper. Deploying countermeasures.
Sure. Ah, shit! I'm on fire!
You're on fire! Oh my god! Did you literally fall into the fire?
Yes, I did!
Oh my god!
Oh, shit! Oh, normally I'd be pissed, but that was actually funny.
I didn't do that one.
Oh my god, that was funny.
You were doing so well.
I was doing well.
Don't get cocky, kid.
Touch it, whatever it is. I swear.
Well, apparently it slows time. That could come in handy.
Alright, pick that up. Grab the note, we've already read it, so we don't need to do it again. Set up the chrono bomb, go through the thing, there we go. What the? Whoa! The hell? The hell was that?
I think you were spinning slow-mo.
Glitches are fun.
Yeah.
I don't know, were you spinning slow-mo? Maybe the flame was just in slow motion. Oh, cool.
Take some of this chicory. I'm more vigorous.
Is she melting robots down for scrap?
Alert! Intrusion in Snapper. Deploying countermeasures.
I think something screwy has happened.
I mean, he's still winning, so...
Yeah, just... Wow! Welcome to the slowest action game on Earth.
Yeah, the slow Olympics coming soon ever.
snap. There
we go, okay.
Yay!
That was so weird.
Yeah, that's not the way you roll, is it?
I got him to walk right into the fire. Oh my god.
You almost did it again.
Is it buffering now?
Ethan in the chat, we have reached Snyder levels of gratuitous slow-mo. Yes, yes we did. That was a glitch, guys. I'm pretty sure that was a glitch.
Yeah, and Mardell, is it buffering? No, it was in slow-mo.
Oh god. Oh wow.
It's glitching and everything. What do we think about Matrix 4?
Look what she's done to this one. I think I can wake it back up.
What do we think of what?
Matrix 4.
Nah.
They've announced it.
I don't care. I'm kind of just done with franchises in general, honestly. I'd rather go see new shit rather than the rehash of a bunch of old shit. Well,
You mean like Ready or Not?
yes, very much so.
Yeah.
Go see Ready or Not. It's awesome.
It's not out here yet, but we are going to go see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood on Monday.
Ooh, Ricochet.
Casings.
Woohoo!
Should make my shots ricochet.
The ray gun shots ricochet up to 3 times, making short work of anything they hit. Yay. Oh, nice. Well then, let's
What's your own head?
let's
Yeah,
wake this.
I wanted to see that today, but I'm like, I was so tired from Disney. I'm like, I'm gonna relax instead.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh,
Let's do the thing.
we're doing the thing.
Are you awake?
Oh shit, you powered me on.
I'm not here to hurt you.
Who are you?
I work for Dr. F, but I don't agree with... I'm very much worried that she's kidnapping you robots and using you for parts. I think you're self-aware and you know pain and sorrow.
I thought humans did not have the capacity for empathy.
Dr. Faraday said she wanted to use a positronic converter to hijack your feedback loops. What does that mean?
When we decide what to do, we weigh each possible action. We balance our hopes against our fears. We choose the action that has the highest value. In some cases, we sacrifice our existence for others we love.
You love?
She can't make us love her.
How?
We were designed to be slaves. We tried to remove the imperative to obey. We failed. We have always tried to remain hidden.
What happened to the people who built you?
They died.
And you rebuilt an entire civilization on your own.
Wow.
Destroy me, please.
I can't do that. That's murder.
It's a mercy killing.
I'll find her positronic converter. I promise.
All right.
Have you no shame? Why must I program to suffer?
Why? Why was I programmed to feel pain?
Yeah.
Has there been anything happening in the chat, or is mine log flipped out again?
No, still going.
All right. So we're back here. Go back this way.
To understand the humans.
To live like the human. To love like the human.
With the human.
Why don't I have my fucking first aid kit anymore? What the hell? I didn't use it.
My accident.
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know.
Damn it.
You
All right, what?
reset after you.
Yeah, but I should have picked it up
Got
before
it.
then. That's the thing. I don't know what happened. All right,
That's what I mean,
whatever.
yeah,
Whatever, we're doing okay without it. We'll just move on.
Moving on.
Let's go return to James and see if he wants to stop being a passive-aggressive little bitch.
Oh, yeah. Did she die? I don't know.
Did you have a nice spot of tea with your new robot friend?
Dr. Faraday's planning to make worshipful slaves out of the robots.
They're mechanical servants, Roger! That's the whole fucking point of their existence!
How would you like it if someone you hate reprogrammed you to love them instead?
I suppose I'd be blissfully happy, wouldn't I? Nothing like being in love.
You don't find that at all horrifying?
Not like you do, no. You grew up expecting to be free. And that's the lovely thing about you. You never look down to see if you're on solid ground, so you can just look at the moon and the stars all day long.
You can't look at the moon and the stars all day long when the sun's up.
And nothing is worse than not belonging to anybody.
If we weren't killing them, we could go to their world and learn from them.
What? Make friends with them? You're like that lord that kept an Indian tiger for a house cat until it ate him. We are going to find Dr. Faraday, who's smarter even than you, and we are going to help her do whatever she thinks makes sense. All right?
You just can't see that we could be at the threshold of something bewildering and beautiful. You refuse to.
Fuck's sake, Roger!
I've got to find her positronic converter and destroy it. There's a door that says conversion. That must be it.
Onward to the final door.
Yay! The final door.
Childhood's End is the name of this mission.
Oh, that's sad. That doesn't sound good at all.
Anything to do with conversion's always a little bit creepy and body
She
horror.
seems to have locked the door.
Look for a sort of crack in the wall.
Have either of you ever heard Spare Parts, the Fifth Doctor Big Finish?
Yeah, I have.
That's creepy. Ah, yeah, then you know.
Alright. Where? Where the hell am I supposed to go? Alright. Alright, up here I see. Oh! Time to break out the curious device!
What's wrong?
So is this where you stop then, Darren?
You know, I made you a cake.
I'm 34 years old. Jesus was already dead.
Wow, he went into the family business. That always gives you a leg up.
At least you fought for king and country.
And if all we ever do is make each other happy, that's not enough?
No, yeah, of course it is.
Hey, maybe something will go horribly wrong and you'll rise to the occasion.
You always know how to cheer me up, James.
Aw, isn't that sweet? That's
It's sweet, but also I want the robots to live, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, for anyone who likes something and hasn't had Spare Parts, it is worth it up. It's kind of a sleepier one, but it's interesting. Especially if you don't mind too much body horror.
Well, it is an audio drama, so the actual amount of body horror is up to your own imagination. So.
Yeah, which makes it creepier. And for it being an early one, I think it's still rated as one of the best.
Oh, can't get through there. Okay. Another note. More healing bombs. Ooh, medicated balm. Yay.
Yay!
That's the good stuff.
That's the good shit right there.
Friendship. Dear Helen, would you care to join me for tea? Yours in friendship, Overseer Darcy. Darcy?
Who dares wins, I suppose.
Well, apparently Ethan has been listening to the Colin Baker audio dramas. He's about to finish The Year of the Pig.
Cool.
Cool.
I gotta really continue rewatching like the 10th Doctor. But unfortunately, all my DVDs of that season are back home.
That is a very big, very mean.
You're not doing anything foolish, are you, Pop?
No, he's running. You're right here. I think I will.
Whoa. Okay.
Never mind.
Let's try that again. And maybe not suck this time.
I don't know if this is a British bias thing, but when people say they don't really know Doctor Who very well, I'm like, how? It's like been there forever.
Well, I didn't say
Because most people don't watch PBS, which is where most classic Doctor Who got.
But it's weird because I watched PBS as a kid, but I never saw Doctor Who stuff on there.
You're breaking
What was
up.
that?
With PBS, isn't it a regional thing? Like some stations get the show and some don't.
It depends on the station.
A very big,
yeah,
very mean looking robot here.
You're not doing anything foolish, are you, Pop?
Help! Heal, damn it, heal! Oh, come on, right. Bang him.
Hello, home.
How many worlds are lost when we kill each other? What could we win if we could only talk?
Nothing to say here.
Oh, what's going on? Over here!
Oh, Martel says
Shit!
Sprint boxing.
Oh, I'm alive!
What did happen?
I fell.
First step's a doozy.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Martel says Brit Box, and then Ethan says, thank goodness if Lakara and Ash attacked him on the Hagen. Yeah, I didn't get introduced to Doctor Who until I saw them, all three of them referencing it.
Except...
Mm-hmm. Wait. Where are we?
I fell down the shaft, and now I'm stuck.
Oh no!
Is that the only elevator? There must be something else.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, hang on.
I got it. We're good.
Yay!
Yeah, don't remember now. It's this room. There's it's gonna have a whole lift puzzle thing where you have to get them on the right level.
Except now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there's multiple lifts where you have to line them all up. It's really annoying.
Get that one. Okay. Onward and upward. There.
If I remember correctly, I think you can go around this room a couple of times. It's really annoying. Really stupid. That or I kept falling.
Oh boy. Yeesh.
Hey, that just sounded like music.
Yeah. If I remember, I think this is a timer puzzle as well.
No?
First Detectives recommended Photo TV. They have it on a live-ish loop with adverts. I refuse to watch Doctor Who with adverts.
First aid kit.
BBC show, damn it. Yay!
And another bigger banger.
Woohoo! They come in handy.
And that turned off the laser grid.
Yay!
Switch back to the gun. Do-do-do. Nope. Can't get up there. Alright.
Oh!
Another note. Executive Committee, March 2nd, 1962. Visited the Executive Committee today. What a bunch of numpties. However, the mechanization, there hasn't been a car in Wellington Wells since the Germans rolled out. All I think of is some sort of vehicle to run around scooping dead bodies off the street. Apparently the doctors don't want the job anymore. I'll have my robots build it, but I'm bloody well going to make it look ridiculous like a teapot. Serve them right. Well, that's where the jubilators came from. And that's what they're supposed to do. Gather up dead bodies. Fantastic. July 31st, 1962. I wonder if I could use the central processing unit, one of the larger robots, to build a more effective joy detector. Actually, it would probably be too complicated to program a single robot processing unit to detect the various signs of joy noncompliance, the infrared, the spectrogram, etc. But I could use one RPU for ease and then a final RPU to synthesize all the data. Certainly simpler than what I had to do to design the revolvers with no help at all. I really am going to have to find some way to use all these robot legs I'm accumulating. The RPU's eyes and torsos are so much more useful. Waste not, want not. October 23rd, 1962. I know it could be useful. Agricultural robots. We need food, and people don't seem to garden like they used to. And plowing, tilling, and so forth ought to be easy enough to program, especially if you use more than one RPU. Weeding would be really useful. No one likes to do that. Imagine a big sort of spider where each leg is a weed digger or cutter, or several spiders walking alongside each other. If two heads are better than one, how about four heads?
I mean, conceptually it's interesting. Bad imagery.
Okay, where am I going?
I don't know.
Where the hell am I supposed to go? I can't climb up here. This door is locked. This is where I came in.
I'll go there. Can't remember.
Can't get up there. It's too narrow. Oh, yes, I can. Okay. But I don't see a vent. Ah, here we go. Climb up here. Yes? Maybe? Perhaps? No?
Maybe not.
Is there a vent? Oh, there's a vent right here. That's where I'm supposed to go. Okay.
There we go.
End of more vents. I haven't climbed this many vents since the goddamn Arkham games. Can't open that vent. Alright.
Yeah, it's a lot more linear, this DLC. Like,
I don't care. I'm all for linear. I am all for linear. I would rather know where the fuck I'm supposed to go and what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
It depends on my mood.
So we got a door there, and we got stairs up here. There's probably something up here, because there always is.
Yeah.
Dedicated bomb, bigger banger.
No, sorry, I was re-looking on Twitter, and someone was like, wait, the High School Musical, the series, is about the high school that they used to film the decom. It's going to perform a musical on the High School Musical. And
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
here in Salt Lake, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, and it is so good as all hell.
Fuck! We've got missiles!
She's got missiles now.
Yes, she does!
I think I can shoot them.
Yeah, you have to use the turn bomb.
Oh, Jesus.
It gets fun.
Oh, this is so neat.
Once you get your timing right, always get to go for the pretty much.
Shit. Am I done? Are we done?
That was easy.
Well, not really. I kind of fucked up a little bit. Used the chrono bomb too early. I used the chrono bomb too early.
Ethan, zip by these missiles! Yes. Dear God, if we had Ethan, he'd be doing all of the voices.
High School Musical, the musical, the series, the game.
Yeah.
What the? Oh shit! It's the fucking Stargate!
Oh!
That one was Stargate.
Yeah, I just watched the trailer for that, the series that's going to Disney Plus. It's so meta, and also tries to be like try to be like a little bit of its own series about the high schoolers like auditioning to play these characters, and I'm like, this is very real and so much. That's weird seeing the high school settings again.
Yeah.
The fuck?
No, what was that?
That's where they're coming out, and that's what's getting zapped, and that's zapping them as they come out, apparently.
Zap 'em.
Yep.
Zappa.
Zappity-doo-dah.
Zappity-day. God damn it.
That's it, isn't it?
There you are again. You can actually be of some use. The positronic converter has gone wonky. I need you to check if it's grounded.
You're enslaving them! Worse, making them love their slavery, so they can work the fields for you.
They are tools. And whoever constructed them thoughtfully gave them feedback loops, so the user doesn't have to program each and every behavior. I'm just changing the numbers. Where's James? Maybe he can talk some sense into you.
They're a race of intelligent people!
They are not. And they're killing actual people. Oh, I don't know what you think you're doing here, but if I can't get my positronic converter up and running, they'll kill every last one of you. Right. I'm putting a stop to this right now.
Party time! quite enjoying the funky rhythm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, basically it's got movement sponges like it's spank yourself. Run.
We will liberate the robots! You know, this makes me wonder if this isn't why Dr. Faraday is essentially under house arrest when we meet her up in the main game.
Yeah.
We have
possibly
to talk to them.
Oh my god.
I may disappear.
What did you do?
I've smashed it.
I have to set off the reaction after all.
What reaction?
The motoline. I have to catalyze it, set it all on fire. Burn all the robots on this side of the portal, or they'll kill us all. All my research gone to waste.
What about the ones on the other side? The ones in their own world?
They'll burn too, I suppose. And there's a non-zero chance the mines under Wellington Wells will explode. Brilliant job, Roger. I won't be needing your services anymore.
Roger! Come back here right now!
Roger's in trouble.
That looks ominous.
Yeah.
Message ID regret. Message ID to invader influx increasing, perpetrator personnel powering power portal, defenses desperately downgrading, quit cycle, reboots of elocution 9 signify shame, sorrow, regret. Oh, great.
Sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest.
Well, so much for Overseer 45.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we got an achievement!
Where's Faraday?
She's gone to kill all the robots.
Well, we've got you to thank for that, haven't we?
I can't let her murder innocent people.
They're not people, Pup. Are you going to side with the robots or with human beings?
I'm siding with both.
I am sorry, Pup, but you have lost your mind, and I have to stop you from making a terrible mistake.
You're going to fight me.
I don't have any choice, my love.
Dang. That's castle abuse.
I don't, maybe.
What have I done?
Sorry, Moo.
God, I hope I'm right.
Gotten bad.
Some sort of quick charger, I think.
Oh, cool. Great. That would have been useful a lot earlier, god damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the delay. It's like, hey, why did goodness be useful earlier? Because
you didn't need it earlier.
We shall now enter the realm of the robot Illuminati.
Robot Illuminati confirmed.
Yeah. And the labyrinth.
Want to say that louder?
Illumero body.
Yay. Eli made a joke earlier. Loon.
I don't like that it gave me all that shit. I really don't.
No, you don't.
No.
Daddy's gonna use some words.
Jason, it's a trap.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. Like, I don't know. I have not seen the DLC.
You getting far faster than I did, but then it's 100% your first run for it, so. I might actually be in bed before he gets home.
Into Blowfield's lair, says Marnell.
Yep.
Blowfield, sorry, thank you. My boy is correcting me.
That's actually very pretty.
Yeah, it is. Enjoy the view. Oh, God.
Clear your mind.
You just listen to reason, will you? Here to save the tractors.
Oh, God.
Aaron, pause for a second.
What's up?
Okay. This is you're in the boss battle. It's a multi-level fight. You're gonna have multiple strategies. I can't remember all of them, but basically, what you're gonna want to do after each level is get off the main floor and get around the edging.
Okay.
You can use the things that are sticking out the floor. You're gonna use those as shielding. She is gonna lower them down, and basically you're aiming for the monitor or the bit on top of the monitor.
Okay.
But you will die, and you will use words. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a big thing. No, you want to keep those up.
Do you think killed their creators?
Alright.
Yeah, basically you use those to hide from the purple beam thing. So what you want to be doing ideally is hiding behind one and charging up once the purple beam's gone, aim and shoot. But thankfully they do.
Oh, you bastards! It took away all the shit that it gave me!
Oh no!
That shouldn't have happened. I don't remember that happening.
Well, it did. All I got is 1 medicated bomb, 3 medicated bombs, 9 chicories, and 4 regular bombs. I don't have the shot grenade. I don't have the damn first aid kit. It's been stealing my shit.
Weird.
That is an odd glitch.
I can't remember what happened to me.
Every time he died, any items gathered, like, that I should have saved with them, are gone. You just won't listen to reason, will you? Who do you think killed their creators?
Yeah, you have to get square behind them.
Here to save the tractors.
I don't think you're an idiot! I'd just rather die with you than without you!
Here to save the tractors.
Move, damn it! Move! God damn it! Jesus.
Ooh, okay.
Take that! Gotcha!
Yeah. Yay! Well done, sir. Yeah, a lot better than I did. I basically, I kind of like stopped. I died way more than you did.
Nice knowing you, pup.
Do not be scared.
What's that?
We are grateful to you.
What are you going to do with her?
We will take her back home. Our judges will give her justice.
You mean execute her? Or turn her into a bloody plough?
Of course not. They will attempt to find the errors in her programming. If they can, she will be returned to constructive service. Do you destroy human beings even when they can no longer cause harm?
When you put it that way, it does seem a bit wasteful.
We will close the portals.
Wait, what? No, don't do that.
Perhaps we can open them again one day.
Look, we got off to a bad start. We have so much to learn from each other. Please, don't close the portals.
It is not my decision, but perhaps you can convince my people. If you cross the portal with us,
then perhaps I can't convince you, and then I can't come back.
You have to go, Roger. But you'll always wonder what you missed. In fact, if you don't go over there, I'm kicking you out of the house. So look, there's nothing keeping you here.
Then come with me, James.
Yes, James, come on!
Wherever that is, I'm not going to be much use convincing alien robots of anything.
They'll take care of us. I'll take care of you.
But I have always taken care of you.
James.
Well, we're definitely going to convince James to come. Oh, yes! True love!
True love!
Alright. I guess we're going through the looking glass then. At least they won't give us shit for being in love.
Come on. It'll be a smashing adventure.
Yay!
I do love you, James.
I do love you, Roger.
Aww.
It's so cute.
That.
Smashing adventure.
Yeah.
Aww.
Well done. You got to do that way quicker than I did.
Yay! Roger and James, and they came from below. Well, they came from below? I guess there's an alternate ending, but who wants that ending?
No.
Nah.
Nah.
No.
I think Roger still goes. I went with the same answer, so I don't know if there is a difference. I suppose we could look it up on YouTube.
Yep. Yep, so presumably they came back at some point, I guess.
Yeah. If not, this takes place after.
No, it can't, because the date at the beginning says it's 1962. The main game takes place in 1964. So.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So, a while ago, Aaron and I discussed the idea of we have a new novel book, and I posited the idea of instead of being a straightforward narrative, you have it as lessons and experiences. So, like, from during the war right through to the game takes place, or maybe a little bit afterwards. What do you think of that idea, Casey? Because we both agreed to read the hell out of that.
Jason was getting teary-eyed.
Aww. But if they are planning to do that, which I kind of hope they are, maybe they're waiting for all the DLC, because Otherwise, a book like that would contain.
Rumor has it they've already sold the movie rights, so.
Really? Wow. I wonder how they're going to do that.
Oh, you can easily. It's narratively you can easily transfer this story from the main game into it. You know.
Yeah. I'm just wondering because like most
son of a bitch. Ow.
movies aren't always brilliant. You're right.
Yeah.
You know yourself.
Anyway, we're just kind of waiting on there, just in case. I don't want to accidentally back out if it turns out there's a post-credit scene or something.
Yeah. Girl, blame you.
I generally can't remember if there is or isn't, so what's the music, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. Nice little 50s B-movie style pile of nonsense.
And again, and this part only took like 2.5 hours.
Yep.
My first playthrough was supposed to 5 hours, but I tended to play a bit more and I died a lot more often. So I've already played it a couple times in the game, so that makes a difference, knowing what you're doing.
Alright.
Wait, Sally's in this?
Nah.
Nah, I guess not. I just quit the thing. I would assume that would have just jumped to it if it didn't let us, so... Whatever. So that concludes We Happy Few with Roger and James in They Came From Below. I like this. I like this very much. Like I said, it got rid of most of the annoyances that I had with it. So, barring anything, perhaps next week we shall jump into the next DLC with Lightbearer. Until then, folks, this has been Crossing the Stream. Thank you to Phoenix and Casey, aka Miss Nightmare. Do you guys want to plug anything? Casey, anything to plug?
I still am doing art commissions. If you want to find out, go to MS Nightmare 24, and I have my commission prices pinned because I'm looking to work on some art commissions.
All right, and
Cool.
you got Twitter or anything like that?
Yeah, I've got Twitter is at Phoenix11, PHEONIX11. My YouTube is the same, and I've recently, as of last week, watched Spider-Man and Toy Story, so those reviews are up now, me and my friend Adam. And on Monday, we're going to go see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. On Monday, Tuesday, whenever you catch it. Yeah, there's stuff happening, up and coming, so check it out. Thank you.
All right. And as always, you can follow me here for right now because I'm back. I'm going to be streaming a lot more here on YouTube because I will look into Twitch. I just don't know if I want to deal with the bullshit that comes with Twitch because I don't do popular shit, and that's when people start getting pissed at you for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, so next week, barring any disaster, probably around the same time, we will take on Lightbearer, the second DLC for We Happy Few. Until then, I'm Aaron Mills. Thank you for joining me in Crossing the Stream. See y'all later, guys.